I'm going to show an update in my sticker collection. So this first one is a vintage Lion King reusable sticker album. I got this on eBay, and this album's going to have all of my vintage stickers. So we have winter ones. So we have a snowflake, hot chocolate, a sled and boots. I believe I got this from a scrapbook store a long time ago. And then we have all these bugs that I believe I got from a scrapbook store. And I think this one came from my Facebook pin trade. Less Mondays, More Summer. I think that came from a pin trade as well. Then we have this little bear cupcake and happy birthday. I think that maybe came from a pin trade. And that's all that I have in that book. And there's the back of that book. The next reusable book is this Disney Castle. I got this on Etsy. This reusable sticker book has all Disney stickers in it. So we have the Disney on Ice, Find Your Hero, PBG Paints Arena, February 28th to March 3rd. Forget what year this was, but this is from makestickers.com. Tessa and John. These were custom made from an Etsy shop. This Valentine set, came out this year of 2026 at Target, and there was two sticker sheets of the same one, so I'm probably gonna give one of the sticker sheets when we go on our Disney cruise. Then we have Mickey Easter that I think I got in a pin trade. These all ones either came in like a Disney magazine or some sort of ad. So we have Mickey as a gingerbread, the castle in Christmas attire. Then we have Stitch and the Snow Globe, Christmas Dole Whip, and then Minnie with a stocking. And then this I think came from a pin trade. It's Mickey as a gingerbread. Then we have the Lion King. I think these all came from pin trades. So we have Timon, Simba and Nala, Rafiki, Pumbaa, Zazu, believe that's Simba, or it could be Mufasa, and Scar. And then we have Toy Story ones and other Pixar. So we have Buzz Lightyear, Ham, Ducky and Bunny, Rex, Woody, Bo Peep, Forky, Slinky Dog, Lotso. Then we have Carl and Ellie from Up, Anxiety from Inside Out 2. All the Toy Story ones came from a pin trade, and then the Up one and the Inside Out 2 came from Etsy. All of the Cinderella ones came from a pin trade. These princess ones all came from a pin trade. So this one is Ariel, Tiana, Moana, Cinderella, Jasmine, Merida. Then we have Elsa and Rapunzel. These three came from a pin trade. So we have like a cupcake. I believe that's a Disney tree as well. And then the castle. These ones all were free from one of my Etsy purchases. So we have ice cream cone, Mickey, Yoda, Baby Yoda or Grogu. Then we have the castle. And then we have Mrs. Potts and Chip. This came from a candle. It's the candles that have the mystery pins in it. And just says, I like Wishes Candle Company to be my happy place. This was free from one of my Etsy purchases. These are two patches that I taped in here. So we have the Disneyland one and then the Disney's California Adventure. This came from Redbubble, Wetzel's Pretzels. Me and my husband ate there in 2025 when we went to downtown Disney in Disneyland. This was free from one of my Etsy purchases. It just says, You're the Magic. These were from Etsy. So we have California Adventure and Disneyland Resort. This is from Etsy. It's a die cut, and I just taped it in here. It's Pixar Place Hotel. This one came from Redbubble, Paint the Night. That was the parade that we saw in 2025 in Disneyland. Fantasmic, we saw that at Disneyland as well. Then we have those both came from Redbubble. These ones came from Etsy. They're just for the 70th anniversary of Disneyland. The Happiest Place on Earth, 70 years of Disneyland. Disneyland 70, The Happiest Place on Earth. 70, Disneyland 70 Magical Years. 70 Disneyland and Celebrate Happy. 70. And then these were free from an Etsy purchase. So we have Pluto in the teacup and Mickey in the teacup. I believe both of these came from Etsy. No, maybe this one came, I think they either both came from Etsy or this one came from Redbubble. So we have Indiana Jones Adventure Temple of the Forbidden Forest, which is a Disneyland ride, and then the ride vehicle. I believe this was free for one of my Etsy purchases, and then this came from Redbubble. It's Tiana's Bayou Adventure. This was free from an Etsy purchase, Pirates of the Caribbean. Bought this on Etsy, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This is Redbubble, making Minnie's Runaway Railway, and I believe that this Alice ride is also from Redbubble. These are both from Redbubble. This is the Bear at DCA by This Water Ride. I believe both of these are from Redbubble. So we have Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin and Toy Story Midway Mania. Both from Redbubble, the Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage Ride at Disneyland, and It's a Small World. I believe these are both from Redbubble. So we have Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and then the Montropolis Cab Company for the Monsters Inc. ride that they're going to change into Pandora. These all came from Redbubble. So we have the Rise of the Resistance ride vehicle, Droid Depot, and the Matterhorn bobsleds. These both came from Redbubble. So we have Oogie Boogie Bash, and then the Haunted Mansion Holiday. This came from Redbubble, Monsters After Dark. This is a ride photo from that Monsters After Dark Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and I got this on makestickers.com. I believe all these came from Redbubble. So we have Muppet Vision 3D from Walt Disney World. That is, the whole area is changing into Monsters Inc. area. And then we have all of the different parks. So we have Anaheim, Orlando, Tokyo, Paris, Hong Kong, and Shanghai. And I've only been to the Anaheim and Orlando ones. This came from Redbubble. This came from Redbubble, the Caribbean Beach Resort, because I stayed there with my family in 2006. These are free when we went to Aulani in 2024. This I got on Redbubble because we got the shaved ice at Aulani. These we got from Redbubble. So we have Pirate Night and Cabanas. So this starts the cruise ones. Both from Redbubble. Bishop Detective Agency, which we did when we went on the Disney Dream in 2025, and Aqueduct, which was on the Disney Dream. This I believe I got on Pin Trade, Disney Cruise Line. This I got on, this one I think I got either on Etsy or Redbubble, the Castaway Key. And then all of these characters are from Lookout Key, along with all of these ones. And that one was from Etsy. I believe this is from Etsy, Disney Cruise Line Alaska. I got this made on Make Stickers. This is the Glacier Day when we go on the Disney Alaskan cruise in 2026. These ones I got in Redbubble. So we've been on the Magic, the Dream. The Magic was 2021, the Dream was 2025, and then the Wonder is going to be 2026. I believe that's it for that one. This is the back of that reusable sticker book. And then this is the last reusable sticker book that I have. I got this one on Etsy and just says member of the Unused Sticker Club, collect, never commit. And it's purple with stars. So we have these ones, spells out my name. I believe I had this already and it came from probably a scrapbook store or craft store. These I got at my niece's and nephew's birthday party in 2025. So we have Pow, Pow Wow, Bang, Wow, Yikes, OMG. I bought all the Ravenclaw ones on Etsy. And then the Hufflepuff ones I got at a scrapbook store. The Roosevelt ones we got when we got Roosevelt shirts for a Aulani trip in 2024. And then we had to return 2 of them and buy 2 more. So we actually got 4 of them all together. So we have these 2 Roosevelts. And then these 2. This one is the Rock from Guts. Then we have the Wonder Club, which was a free sticker that I got when I got my husband tokens from this company. These 2 Target dogs I got when I worked at Target. Yeti I got for free when my dad got me a Yeti cup. This Lego Brick League. These are all individual stickers as well. I got this one time when we went shopping at the Lego store. All of these, I'll go over these. So we have Slide Rock. This is my Arizona page. Slide Rock State Park, Sedona, Arizona. Got that on Redbubble. The Sedona, Arizona Pink Jeep Tour is established 1960. I believe I got that on an Etsy, custom made. And then we have the Page Springs Hatchery, same Etsy shop. Horse Around Adventure, same Etsy shop. And then we have the Grand Canyon National Park, Arizona, got that on Redbubble. Grand Canyon Railway, we got on Redbubble. And then the Castles and Coasters, I got on MakeStickers.com. This is the Outer Banks page. This is all from Redbubble. So I got the Roanoke Island, North Carolina, because me and my husband in 2021 went to that aquarium. Duck Donuts, Outer Banks, North Carolina. I've been multiple times with my family, and then I went with my family and my husband in 2018 and 2021, and we go to Duck Donuts pretty much all the time when we go to Outer Banks. And then we have New York City page. I think we have 2 pages of this one. I went a long time ago when I was younger with my mom, my grandparents, and my sister, and then me and my husband went with his mom in 2017. So we have New York, New York. We have maybe your next flight should be on a train, all aboard Amtrak. We got this because we went on an Amtrak when I went with my husband and his mom. I got this on Redbubble and then this on eBay. And then Intrepid, just me and my husband went to this museum. His mom stayed at the hotel and I got that at Redbubble. Empire State Building, New York, USA, got that on Redbubble. All the rest of the New York City ones we got in Redbubble. Then Statue of Liberty, and then the National Museum of Immigration, Ellis Island, New York City. Then we have the Vancouver, Canada, because we're going to be flying into Vancouver, Canada for our Alaskan cruise in 2026. And I got that in Redbubble. Quebec City, I've been there multiple times with my mom and her French club, or French class. And I brought my husband back in 2018. And we always would take a coach bus when we went to Quebec City. But I got that on Redbubble as well. Seven Springs, Pennsylvania. I've went there once with my mom and my Girl Scout troop. And we stayed the weekend or maybe just overnight. And then me and my husband went for his 30th birthday ziplining there. And then a couple years ago, we went and did snow tubing. So I got this on Redbubble. And then me and my husband went to Hawaii in 2024. We got both of these on Redbubble. So we have the Kailua Ranch and Pearl Harbor. And then this is more of the Alaskan ones. This is for my Alaskan Disney cruise. I'm going with my husband in 2026. Got all of these from Redbubble. So we have Skyway Alaska, Ketchikan, and then Juneau. And then we have Atlantis Paradise Bahamas. Got that on Redbubble because me and my husband went to this water park at Atlantis when we went on our Disney cruise in 2021. And then Frankenmuth, I went with my mom and my grandparents, I believe in 2015 maybe? 2017. And then I went with my mom and my dad and my husband a couple years ago. So we have this one. These both came from Redbubble. I believe I went with my mom, my dad, and my husband back in 2022. These I believe I either got on Etsy or eBay. So these 2 pages are all the lighthouses that I've been to. So we have the Put in Bay ones, which I went with my husband and his family in 2019, I think. Tybee Island, I went with my mom and my grandparents in 2015. More Put in Bay ones. Currituck Beach. We went in this lighthouse when I went with my family to the Outer Banks once, but only me, my sister, and her husband went to that lighthouse. Falling Water, me and my husband went a couple years ago to Falling Water, and I got this on Redbubble. Got both of these I got this on Redbubble. It just has all of the locations in Pittsburgh. So we have the Carnegie Museum of Art, Phipps Conservatory and Botanic Garden, Natural Aviary, PNC Park, Pierogi, Heinz Field, which I've never been to, Allegheny Observatory, which I've never been to, Soldiers and Sailors Memorial, which I've never been to, Heinz History Center, Andy Warhol Museum, Shenley Park, which I've never been to, Fort Duquesne, which I've never been to, Flight 93 National Memorial, which I've never been to, and it's not even close to Pittsburgh, Molly's Trolleys, and then it repeated the Heinz History Center, but it says Senator John Heinz History Center on it instead. And then this Phipps one I got in the gift shop. My husband and I have been there multiple times, and I think we've gone with his family before too. These are 2 patches, Universal Studios Hollywood and Knott's Berry Farm. Me and my husband went to both of those places in 2025. Halloween, and then this is all the Universal ones that we did when we were there in 2025. So we have Halloween Horror Nights, Revenge of the Mummy the Bride, Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, Voodoo Donuts. Those are all from Redbubble. These are, I believe this one's from Etsy. It's the tram tour that you could take at Universal Hollywood with the King Kong ride. This is from Redbubble. I visited the glory hole of the Calico Mine Company, Knott's Berry Farm. And then this page is all Universal Studios Florida because me and my husband went in 2022. These are all from Redbubble. So we have the Hogwarts Express, the Spider-Man ride at Islands Adventure, Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, more of the ones from Redbubble. So we have the Jurassic Park ride, and then these, I believe, were Popeye rides that you got absolutely wet on, pretty much soaked. Rip Ride Rocket, which they are retheming that to Fast and Furious roller coaster. Kids Zone, RIP, 1992 to 2023. You Had Me at Twisted Tater, because we went during Mardi Gras and I got that. Universal's Volcano Bay Water Theme Park. MIB Men in Black Alien Attack. Universal Studios City Walk Orlando. I Escaped the Tonight Show Jimmy Fallon. I got this on eBay because I went with my family a long time ago, and the SeaWorld is no longer there. It's in Ohio. I got this, I believe, on eBay. These, this one I got on Etsy custom made. This is my Dollywood page. Me and my husband went in 2023 to Dollywood. So we have Dollywood Splash Country Water Adventure Park, which is, I got on Etsy. The rest I got on Redbubble. So we've easily distracted by cinnamon bread because we got cinnamon bread when we went to Dollywood. Big Bear Mountain, and then Dollywood, Tennessee. This page is all my Pennsylvania parks. So we got this one in the gift shop. It's just a patch. It's Aquatopia, Pocono Mountains, and that's the indoor water park at Camelback Resort. And then this has listed all of the amusement parks in Pennsylvania. It's very hard to read. Then we have Dorney Park, Allentown, PA, and Conneaut Lake Park. Dorney Park, we went in 2025. Octopia, we went with his family in 2024, I believe. And then Conneaut Lake Park, I've had multiple family reunions there, and then my husband and I were able to go to a family reunion in 2019. Thunder River, Waldameer, me and my husband have gone twice together, and I believe I've had family reunions there as well. Got this at Redbubble. These are water parks that we've been to. So that we have the Zambezi Bay, which is made on the MakeStickers.com website, and that is the water park that Columbus, Ohio Zoo owns. And we went with his family, I believe, in 2023, I think. Great Wolf Lodge. Me and my husband have been to the one in Sandusky, and then we went to the one in Mason, Ohio in 2025. I love water parks. This one and this one's from Redbubble. This one's from Redbubble as well. Kalahari Resorts and Conventions. Been there multiple times with my husband and his family. Wet n Wild Hawaii. We went in 2024. These three I got made on Etsy. Splash Lagoon, I believe we went in 2021. And Sandcastle, I think we went in 2023 when we had a season pass. Then we have, now we're going to the zoos that we've been to. Keystone Safari we've been to multiple times. Same with Living Treasures Wild Animal Park. We've been to the one in Donegal, and we've also been to the one in Newcastle. And then this year we got a season pass, so it includes the Living Treasures in Newcastle, the Living Treasures in Donegal, and Keystone Safari. And then we could get 50% off the Erie Zoo as well. These are actually just flyers that we cut out and taped, because I couldn't find stickers at either of those places. This one is Redbubble. It's the building at the Erie Zoo. We've been there once a couple years ago. These two got made on Etsy. So we have Clyde Peelin's Reptile Land. We went there in 2024, I believe. And then the Wilds we went in 2023. Wagon Trails Animal Park, Vienna, Ohio. This is no longer there. We went there the last year that was open, and I got that made on MakeStickers.com. Phoenix Zoo, Zoo Knoxville, and Miami Zoo. We got these all on Redbubble. The Phoenix Zoo, we went in 2025. Zoo Knoxville, we went in 2017 and 2023. Miami Zoo, we went in 2021. The Columbus Zoo, Ohio, an aquarium, that's from Redbubble. We went in 2023 as well. Newport Aquarium, I forgot I get this and all of these were from Redbubble. I don't know if I said that. The Newport Aquarium, I forgot I get this at the gift shop, so I wrote them a letter and they sent this to me for free. This is in Kentucky, and we went in 2025. And then this is all the festivals that we've gone to. So Nova Destinations, I got this made on Etsy. All the rest are from Redbubble. This one says, I'm just here for the pierogies. Happy Easter. Got brisket because we went for a barbecue festival. These are all at the Nova Destinations. Happy Halloween. Turkey and wine make everything fine. It's the most wonderful wine of the year. Strawberry Festival, we haven't gone to this one yet. This one's in 2026. I'm just here for the mac and cheese. We've gone to this one in Pittsburgh a couple years ago with it was my husband, my mom, and my grandparents. And then me and my husband are going to go again this year. Pickle Princess, we've gone to the Pickle Festival in 2024, and then we're going to go one at the winery in 2026. Not all those who wander are lost. Some are just attending run fairs. Me and my husband have gone to the ones in Pittsburgh, and then there was one by Hershey, Pennsylvania that we've gone to. That one's from Redbubble. I don't know if I said all of these were from Redbubble as well. These two were made on Etsy. So 90s Con we went to in Connecticut. Steel City Con, and we've only gone there once. Steel City Con we've gone to multiple times, and that's in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. Turkey Hill, we went with my husband and his family when we went to Hershey Park in 2021, and I got this on Redbubble. These two I got made on Etsy. So we have Paris Cave Family Fun Center. I went with his family, my husband and his family, in 2023, and same with the put and bake golf carts. Pittsburgh Zombie Assault, we went in 2025 and got this made on Make Stickers. This hot air balloon we got because we went on a hot air balloon, I believe last year, maybe 2 years ago, in Butler, and then we went again in Lancaster last year. So I got that on Etsy. This is a patch I got on eBay, the Just Stucky Tours, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, because I went with my family on these, and these are no longer in operation. This is all from Etsy. These are all plays I've gone to. Annie, I saw with my family a long time ago. Les Miserables, I saw my senior year with my French club. Dixie Swim Club and the 39 Steps, I saw with my husband at the Butler Little Theater. And the rest I've also seen with my husband. Into the Woods, saw the Benham. Frozen at the Benham. Six at the Benham. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, we saw that at the Ohio Theater in Columbus, Ohio. Wicked was at the Benham. Beauty and the Beast was at the Benham. Hairspray we're going to see at Lincoln Park in May. And then Mean Girls we're going to see at the Benham in July. And then we have another Beauty and the Beast the musical. That is from Redbubble. These we got on Etsy. So this is the Butler Little Theater and the Benham Center. I got these on Redbubble because these are movies that we saw in the theater in 2026. So we have Goat and Hoppers. These are YouTube channels that I watch, and I got these on their specific merchandise stores. We have the Tim Tracker and then the Ordinary Ventures. I got these two on Redbubble. So we have Barney because I used to watch it when I was younger. Same with Bananas and Pajamas. This was free in one of my Etsy orders. It's Harry Potter. I believe it's Draco. These we got on Redbubble. Jeannie B. Jones because I used to read those a lot when I was younger. Dragon Tales since I used to watch that when I was younger. Now we're going to do different logos. These are from Redbubble as well. Lego, since me and my husband go to the Lego store a lot. Rita's. Einstein Brothers Bagels. These are from Redbubble. I Love Pressed Pennies. The Best Places and in the Gift Shop. This is from Redbubble. It just says click, 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 and has a camera. These are from Redbubble. Sex on the Beach and Strawberry Daiquiri. These are from Etsy. Olive Garden breadsticks, and then we have a pizza. This was free with this order. This was free on one of my Etsy orders or one of my other sticker orders. So it's little fish I believe these were from Redbubble, and it's all Disney Blizzards to help me remember working at Dairy Queen. These are Redbubble, so we have a mint chocolate chip giraffe and then a crumble cookie box. I believe these were from Redbubble, Wizard 101 and Webkinz. I used to play those when I was younger, and I still do play them occasionally. Then we have all the Nintendo systems. So we have the Nintendo Entertainment System, Family Computer Disk System, Nintendo, the Nintendo symbol, GameCube. I didn't play this, but my husband did. Nintendo 64, we both played. Virtual Boy, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Famicom, Game Boy Pocket. I had just the regular Game Boy. Game Boy Color, I used to play that. Game Boy Advance, I played that as well. Nintendo DS, Nintendo 3DS, Wii and Wii U I played. And Nintendo Switch we still have. These are all medical ones. I got this one on Redbubble. I'm a certified medical coder. What's your superpower? I got this on Etsy. My pain is real. I'm 1 in 10. And then I got these on Redbubble. Endometriosis and PCOS. I got these on Redbubble. Met online and fell in love. Aunt and godmother. I'm a godmother to 2 of my nieces. These were all. This one was on Redbubble and the rest were free with different orders. So we have Sticker Hoarder, Sticker Attic, Stop Shrinking to Places You've Outgrown, and Third Layer. These birds were all free on one pack from one of my orders. Let me just flip through these now. These ones were from Pip Stickers. It's all animals with socks and clothespins and clotheslines. This I bought on Etsy. These stick-on earrings I used to wear when I was younger. And then these were free. This one was actually on the envelope that I peeled off. And then it came with a smaller one of these, but I didn't keep it. And then Ring Pop, and then these 2 Polly Pocket. These are all people that we've met on Steel City Con. This is just people that we've met. One was from December of 2025 because I got an extra sticker. And then the rest are just April of 2026. So this one, Have Mercy, it was from Etsy and they just sent me an extra one. So I put it in here. And then all of the ones from April, I got 2 of because I'm going to put one in my reusable sticker book and one in the autograph book. So we have Transformers because we met Josh Duhamel, I believe is how you say it. It's actually the last night one. Then we have Full House because I finally got to meet Aunt Becky. Awesome Mix 1 and Awesome Mix 2 because we met Kraglin and Yondu. Then we have the Safe Haven one because Josh Duhamel was there. And then we met the voice actor of SpongeBob. I believe that's all I have. And then that's just the back of the sticker book.